another Spurs victory over the Thunder. We've got Lakers, Rockets, Denver home. They have struggled, though, to win close games. That's a big reason why they're 500. Bay Area, where he grew up. Davis with a shot clock at 2 off the side of the rim. Post on Nembhard. Now to back him down. Turns and gets it to roll home. Nembhard puts it on the deck. Now Davis drives and the floater off the mark. Moody on the spot up. And flag. Play Thompson to San Francisco. We'll see Thompson soon coming off the bench. Draymond year. Malik Andrews going to have a report on him. He also earlier today visited with and Steph Curry. They're all still very close, and there's still great hope that Thompson will finish. We're being told he's not on the bench right now. He was out here for warm-ups. Drive and score by Cooper.
Now.
Bad turnover, Curry, and an easy basket on the other end. He had struggled on Christmas Day. In fact, his three-point shooting is the worst on December 25th. Green to Butler, gets past Davis, and Davis got the block, but it ends up strong on the three. Green tracks down the offensive rebound. Post misses a second time. Davis driving, spinning, ball away, no good. Expectation is that Kyrie Irving will be back at point guard for the Mavericks for his ace. Curry fouled on the three, and he'll shoot.
The best free throw shooter in NBA history from a percentage standpoint on the line. When they were in San Antonio, beat the Spurs back-to-back in San
Oklahoma City. Now, at one point 10 days ago, we were talking about the Thunder going to get the all-time.
Excellent defense being played, but there's just poor shooting.
Although that's a good shot. Defensively against Butler, who's doubled and finds post. Post three, no good. Davis. Backdoor cut by Butler, and he can't finish, but he got shoved. For Andrew Wiggins from the Miami Heat, and boy, was he good, and so were the Warriors. They were different.
Number 7 seed, they knock out Houston, who people kind of forgot.
Thunder eventually won the championship. Davis in the paint, and a reaching foul injury.
Yeah, it's still low. It would be scary to see this team.
4 and 12 when he doesn't. Well, Kid told us before the game, when we're healthy. Payton, wraparound pass. Reverse layup is good by Moody.
Draymond has had 13 combined turnovers here, and Steve Kerr has challenged.
Curious, the challenges of coaching a team that's dealing with.
Is to accept what people tell them they can't do. So it's never easy as a
foul shots of the game for Dallas. Foul was on Curry. Three-pointer no good for contest. Williams long two. Good. And Dallas
team that loves to shoot him and one that hardly shoots him ever.
Moody drains that one. Sent from 3. Williams leaning in, bumped by Pajemski. And take a look at her upcoming national of 30 from 3, so he still loves to.
Dave, did you happen to notice that, as we see a huge dunk, a little homage to his former Splash brother on his feet. He is playing in
Booker's shoe when he played in your hometown in Phoenix recently.
And Davis missed a mark opening quarter. Here's Thompson, his first attempt off target. Which Al Horford is back after missing the last 7 games, dealing with sciatica. And then
playing very well in these 2 games. He's been a very reliable, deep threat.
I know, it's nice to meet you.
Pajemski with the lob.
Chris Jackson Davis has been very active, cutting to the basket.
Christie with the bank. The joy of getting a chance to play on Christmas is Horford now 4 points against Orlando. As Gafford scores inside. Of course, you did that. You added some other words in there. We said hello to a great championship staffs. Christie, long two, swishes through for the first quarter of their 24 total points as Thompson ties up Melton.
Like their iPads have to make that decision.
Golden State is
going back to your point, too, about the bench scoring as Jimmy misses this.
Leading the way with 7 points to lead all scorers. Thompson short. He is 23 years old on Christmas Eve. Washington can't bank it in, but Gafford is there.
Very active offensive rebounder.
Horford connects on a 3. The front rim, Richard, offensive rebound. Melton again. Different result this time. Melton playing his 8th game of the season after missing almost all of last year with an ACL. Horford gets a good look. Hits again. 3 from Horford again. There's time on the clock still.
And 11 attempts, that's the most in a first quarter for them this season. How do you defend a little better without...
On the 3-point line for the Warriors. With 2 to shoot, hoisting and missing is Marshall. Draymond Green looking for his first field goal, no good.
Incredible. 21 bench points to 19 points for the bench points, 9 points for the starters. The bench game.
Al Horford's first, Steph Curry. Nembhard off the bounce, got it to go. They have 2. P.J. Washington. Marshall with the step through, and it's 6 of Curry. Best look yet, and still can't hit. 12 in the opening frame. 6 of those were threes on the baseline. Nembhard, no good. Marshall pulls up in the lane and scores.
Steph never got back after getting knocked down.
And Curry tripped.
There's another turnover, by the way, a good defensive deflection.
It's like they were working on in between the knee and the groin area all the way up and down. Anthony Davis.
His Christmas game last year when he was a Laker against these Warriors hurt his ankle. It's big three. And a foul on Moody on the other end, and Flag can't pay it off. 3 from 3. Martin comes away with it all the way to the cup. And banks it home. Curry, catch and shoot. Got it! First field goal. Marshall having Moody driving. Wild shot. Golden State 10 of 11. Now 11 of 12 at the free throw line.
Line change by the Warriors in between free.
Still no sign of Anthony Davis on the Dallas bench. Flag inside. Gets it to roll at Duke. And now back to the power forward position. Over that time, trying to drive the paint. Podziemski loves Butler with the throwdown. His 12th assist of the first half. Brandon Williams. Butler will put it up over Gafford and hit the three. Marshall with one has to put it up. Leaning in. Gets it to go. It's a spot. 7 through 10 are in the play-in tournament. Golden State right now, empty possession for the Mavs. Podziemski, another lob. This time to Moody, tough angle. Off of penetration, but he misses there. Jackson Davis inside, and the Warriors. Former Maverick Luka Doncic listed as questionable to play as Brandon Williams made his debut with the Lakers in February. Led them to the postseason. Balance, and it's a 5-on-4 for Golden State. Flag steps in front, got fouled. Help him with a screen and back away. Williams passed his man, and to help.
That and the free throw line and offensive boards.
Way off on Knippel. And Flag got that.
In production from the 5 spot. Trace Jackson Davis and Al Horford.
His 4th assist. Flag hangs and finishes. He started night against Utah earlier this month. Most ever.
Steve Kerr's got to be loving what he's getting off the bench.
Cooper, second chance opportunity after the Melton miss. Moody, go! More second chance points. 14-2 favoring. Gets past the rookie. Knifes through the lane. Out to Podziemski. It's good on a 3. It's back. Flag looking to attack. Can't create space. That was a good contest, but Flag running the floor. Finds Thompson on the spot up. And he can't get the bounce. About a second difference in the game in shot clocks. Dallas hurrying down court and a foul.
Key enough ESPN radio to be in Las Vegas and
play again in early February. That game will be on ESPN. Marshall with 2 on the step back, misses at the buzzer.
What is the game plan now? And he said, Cooper Flag, go baby go.
A 3 and 9 away from Dallas.
Well, Flag responds now a game high. 12 for Moody. Steph Curry has 3. Flag for a 3. That is the one area he has struggled as a rookie. Steph Curry, PJ, on the last possession as Curry gets to the rim again. He now is
we talked about that in the open. 26,000.
21st on the all-time scoring list. Green for 3. Spins out. Thought he was fouled, and they can look at that to see if there was a foul proximate to.
Unfortunately, as a coach, sometimes you have to go along with that.
Both teams out of debut at 19 years old, 4 days. Christie inside. Shot clock down to 3. Post. Missed the layup. Ellier. Groin injury suffered in the second quarter. Nimhard too strong. Tough pass, but eventually Green got it to Butler. Lead is 15 for the Warriors. Their largest of the day. Another miss from deep.
Enormously. But 3-point shooting is another big factor.
About 10 months removed from the ACL injury as Cooper Flag. Marshall in transition into Draymond Green and a blocking foul.
But you move sideways. That's why I call a block.
Cleveland stayed in front. Dallas staying within striking distance. Despite the Mavs within striking distance. Curry from deep. No good. He's 4. Washington, who's had a quiet day, got deep and scored. Curry working on Christie. Drive and kick. Podziemski spot up short. Curry got
defensive rebound for Golden State. I didn't think they were planning on Steph necessarily.
The two of you are having a good 5-minute conversation about shot clock down to 3. Pull up Brandon Williams. Banks it home. Just the 3rd 3-point basket, but Dallas gives up a layup on Williams over Draymond Green with the long 2. 5 quick around. Curry against Klay Thompson. Good passing. Payton to Green. Flag with 17 points. A game high. Goes to the left with the scoop and hit by Golden State. Christie up the court. He can't hit with the left. Curry working on his splash brother. Got inside of him. And he goes to the left hand and winning those games.
Tell you what, Steph underneath. Not so much after game one.
And Malik
Cop out is how healthy, how much LeBron plays. I'm telling you what, I like so far. To me, it's still early, and the supporting cast is real.
4 minutes to go here. 11-point game. 3-pointer from Richard goes down for the rookie.
The year when he was in the rotation for Golden State.
39
quarter, they're basically trading buckets, and that's not going to get it done.
Pajemski the line. And Cooper Flag of the Maverick Flag's age. And we talked about LeBron James 1 year. And Cooper Flag has been, I don't know, in a game above 500. They've been hovering around 500 really the entire from behind the arc. Marshall goes to his right hand. 6 rebounds. Makes contact with clock inside of 10. Marshall got bumped off the spot. 3-point strike. Nobody picked him up, so he turns and shoots, and it's not close.
2 big games in San Antonio to help the Gators to their championship.
Williams with the... Marshall penetrates. Blocked by Melton. Pajemski. Dallas lets him get to the cup, and he lays Dallas turnover. Horford running the court. Hits Butler for the slam. Horford running the break. That's the 29th assist for the Warriors. Oh, what a move by Wood. And Caleb Martin wasn't looking. Gafford threw it right to Melton. And Cal traded to Brooklyn just so they could get Dennis Schroeder. Didn't play there.
And it's got to be discipline. I think that's the biggest thing. Not fouling and just, knowing personnel out here. So
Richard hit a 3 at the end of the third. Can't get one here to start. Moody fires, misses a 3. And 3 against Orlando. Flag has that one spin out. Nice job to shield Flag from that ball. Payton's 3, no good. Over Payton in the open floor. Challenged by Flag. So he leaves it for Richard for 2. After injuring his groin late in the second quarter.
In 3-point percentage defense, 4th in steals,
after the trade last year.
I think part of it also is the turnovers, as simple as that.
Swatted away by in here for Dallas. Flag takes it himself, and he can't get it, but a foul. Misses the first.
With a very difficult starting schedule, 17 road games is cool.
Steve Kerr believes that they will get there. Here's a 3 from Pajemski that won't go. Down to 5. Curry driving, fakes the pass, scoop, and he was fouled. Now 8 of 8 in his 17th NBA season. Gets them both. He's up to 20. Continue to have a lead of 11. PJ Washington inside. In and out. Gets past him. Pajemski wide open. 3 will not fall on the floor each time. Just 1 basket for Thompson. Make it 2 as he hits the 35 years old. Shot clock down to about a half a second. Over out of the timeout. That'll drive Steve Kerr nuts. Brandon Williams finishing a foul.
Actually, any team in this league today, they're gonna pay on the other end.
They're driving. Pajemski in the corner with 2 to shoot. Gafford closing and a foul.
He points to pay by the Gafford mistake.
Thompson can't knock it down. On the other end, Williams again.
For 27. They are now 12 for 45 shooting.
Dallas has done a really good job in terms of identifying by Moody. That disrupts the flow. Christie from the foul and able to settle down. Now no for the Warriors. Now Melton blows by Thompson. Missed the layup, but a block.
I also thought that Melton got his head and shoulder around him. Payton on the floor because Steve Kerr knows.
Yep. Golden State. Williams able to hang and finish. Work it around to Green. Curry coming back to get it. Instead, the backdoor feed and the slip.
Out by Draymond Green, the pressure shot.
Curry hits the step up.
Steve Kerr, 100% right.
First team all defense last year. Chris secures it. They got within 5 about 3 minutes ago. They're back within 9 off.
Guy.
Out of the timeout, the Warriors with excellent execution. Flag working on Melton, and boy, is he on the face-up. They'll double him. Shot clock at 3, and Butler fouled. Great play by Butler to keep it alive, and then Melton gets that one to fall in the breeze, and they got to make them. They're just 4 for 13 for the game. Flag has that one.
Anthony Davis, David.
And he got hurt in the second quarter and did not return with a groin injury. Came in mid-November. They would get it if they can close this out. Washington with the foul. Go here in San Fran. Golden State up 13. Flag finds Washington for another dunk. 5. Shot clock down to 3. Melton for 3. That might be the dagger. That first quarter really couldn't do much. Butler has to put it up with time winding down in the shot.
The last 5 home games, they've lost their last 5 road games.